Hey, good morning, good evening. This is Russell Murray, Delaware Business Incorporators, and you clicked on this video because you saw Quickbooks Alternative or Quickbooks Desktop Alternative. And I just wanted to tell you our experience with Striven. We were with NetSuite for almost 15 years, and we needed to get a faster, a faster system. At less expense. And so we searched around. We almost went with QuickBooks, but we kept looking because it seemed like there were some limitations that they'd built into the system that we weren't happy with, like the number of users, the number of transactions, number of customers, things like that. And I didn't want any of those limitations. So we went with Striven. And Striven is a software product that was developed by Miles Technologies. It's an IT company out of Lumberton, New Jersey. I'm glad I found them, and they have excellent customer service, very responsive, mostly almost all U.S. based, and they developed this product for their own company 8 or 9 years ago when they were going to go to QuickBooks, and they didn't feel that it met their needs, so they developed their own. And as an IT company, they can do that. And so a couple of years ago, they rolled it out to their customer base and then to the public. And I'm sure glad that they did because it's a great system and we really like it. We use it in our business, Delaware Business Incorporators. So I'm going to go over real briefly. It's got a lot of flexibility. It has a company hub so you can put company documents that employees need to be aware of and can see. It's got surveys, forms, quizzes, assessments. It can completely customizable using the settings feature. This is where you list all your employees or enter your employees, and it manages their schedules, their shifts, all those type of things. Timesheets, has ability to create a payroll file and upload it to one of the major payroll services. Has a recruiting module built in where you can collect resumes from candidates right from your website. It goes into Striven. And then the other nice thing is that you can have as many roles as you want. You can customize those roles so you can have a CEO role, salesperson role, bookkeeper role, AR, AP, clerk, customer service representatives. You can slice it and dice it any way that you want. This module, and all this is all-in-one. This is called an all-in-one business management software. So you don't have to, there's the CRM, the accounting, the task management. It's all built in. The project, all built in. Your vendors, you don't have to put any add-ons. So it's got a great multi-touch email, which is their email campaign blaster. So you can send it to your customers. You can have multiple unsubscribe types or no unsubscribe types. It creates monthly statements. I mean, the benefits just go on and on. Well, the features go on and on. Incredible benefits to your company just because it's going to make it easier to and more enjoyable to run your business. I mean, the report module in this thing is just lightning fast. So anyway, you can have your leads come in. You can have web forms. And then when the people fill out their leads or questions, contact forms, they come right into your system here. Then from your leads, you can create opportunities. So an opportunity is somebody who's filled out a lead form. You're still in that conversation mode. And, you can email back and forth with them. And then once you've completed that function, then you can go and proceed to a sales order once they've, have indicated some interest in doing business with you. So you have price lists. You can have your asset list. Here's your invoices, travel and entertainment. Has a finance charge module. Collect payments online. Everything's automated. Collections, everything automated. You have 4 little dunning emails that go out. Really powerful. Okay, so then you have your vendor I call them modules, but they're not really modules. They're sections within the Striven system. So, so yeah, you're purchasing. You can do multi-touch to your vendors if you want. You got your 1099 section, credit, all kinds of things. Here's your accounting. It does recurring transactions. Some of the software out there, the ERP software, the accounting software, sometimes they don't have recurring invoices. And if you do monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, annual, or every 2 years, every 3 years, Striven can handle it easily. No problem. Easy to fix, easy to set up, easy to administer. I mean, just amazing. So here's your failed payments queue. So when you're running your credit cards, if it fails, it'll tell you why it failed and what company. You can print your checks. You can print your invoices. Here's your banking module. Checks, credit cards, reconciliation. You have an online banking integration for deposits and checks written. You have your inventory, your builds. So for your manufacturing, all this can be handled right in here. And we are in tax-free Delaware. We don't have any sales tax. We're one of 4 states in the United States that does not. And but for those of you that have to collect sales tax, there's a place for you to do it right there. Very easy. Now, those of you in project management, we don't do any of this, but it's a very powerful section. And you can have your milestones, you can do your multi-touch email campaigns to the people that need to know about the status of their project that you're working on for them. And then we really use this a lot. We have your tasks. So this is things that you're doing for your customer, and you can set it up where they're notified when you create a task, or you have a task in progress, or you're going to close a task. You can have multiple tasks, and one of the nice features is you can have actually a task, an email to task capture, so that, for instance, let's say you have support. We use support@dbiglobal.com. Well, we set up a special email to task. So when someone emails us to that email, it creates a task in our system. So, or in some places they call it a ticket, but in this case, it's a task. And then you start working on it. And so this is great. You have a dispatch, workload, scheduling. So this is if you're plumber, electrician, contractor, pest control, anything where you're going to dispatch trucks and things like that. And then we have their lightning fast reports. Now, from what I understand, the QuickBooks reporting is not all that fast. I don't know for sure because I've never experienced that, but as you can see, all your financial reports, all your sales reports, your service metrics, every email that goes out, you can track your AR by customer, how your system's being used, who's accessing the system, and how many page visits each user and where they're going displays as well. So then your normal purchases and payables section here, your projects, and this is all reports. These are all of our reports, some of our reports that we developed. So, all right. So then you have other features here: timesheets, time off, calendar, and then the other nice thing is you have a ticketing system. So let's say you want to look at let's see here. You can do a support. There are 2 ways. You have a support ticket, where that's where you have a little problem and you have a question. You need to get some help on that. Or you can have an enhancement. Now on an enhancement, every 5 weeks they come out with a new upgrade. And so they like feedback and really appreciate the feedback from their customer base. And this is where you put in, hey, I would like to have this feature. This would be really something cool or neat that we could really use. So, and then they meet every few weeks and try to decide what's going to be in the next release. And on a Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock a.m., they release the software. System's down for about an hour. It's in read-only mode, and after that, you're back ready to go. So, nice ticketing system. They also have a chat too. Now the chat is closed right now, but during the day, from I think it's 8 to 5 or 8:30 to 5 p.m., something like that, you can get your chat service, and that's an additional cost. You don't have to have that, but they do offer it, and we use it. We like it. So here's your dashboard. So you have one little button you push, and you get all your dashboard. This is where you add. So you can add an employee, add a vendor, lead, customer, opportunity, deposit, check. I mean, it just goes on and on, the features. Little double, I call it the double bubble. This is the discussion bubble. So if you wanted to send a message to somebody in your office, real easy to do. Just fill out that form of who you want to send it to, put in your message. You can put an attachment, a link, bold, italics, underline, and then everything will show up here. Little newspaper up here is a buzz. So you can actually create a buzz. And you can, all your employees, or just some of them, we use this just like a company bulletin board. People will put in, hey, there's some donuts in the break room, or, we brought a box of Joe in, or, I have to leave today at 4 o'clock. Does it conflict with anybody else? So all these things can go in here. You can add documents, you can add pictures. Buzz is great. We love it. And then this is where you manage. So this here is your bookmark. So you can have customized bookmarks. So for instance, when I click on Yahoo, I'd put that one in. It'll go right over to Yahoo. So you can, so that's basically these from here are these over here. And then you can manage them here. And then you have a global search bar. So let's say you want to look up Delaware Business Incorporators. Let's see if we have ourselves in here. So here we are. And you can search by customer, by contacts. So you have this really incredible search engine built into Striven. So, okay, I've gone a little long, and I just want to, if you're interested in a free trial, there'll be a link in the description on this YouTube, and just click on that, and then it's a little form you fill out, and that'll come to me or somebody, one of my staff members, and we'll shoot a message to you, start a conversation, and then we'll get your 30-day trial set up. So thank you for your time. Have a great night.